we do each school year, and it's when we started this about 5 years ago. I think we had like 15, 20 people, and now it's just grown so much. This is super exciting. I'm Sarah Fisher. I am one of the band teachers here at the middle school. I am currently the 7th grade band director. Also joining us this evening in the back in the percussion section is Dave Myers. He's our 8th grade band director. And we also have helping people, as always, taking the job of like 15 people, an extraordinary Miss Lamb, Kendra Lamb, over against the wall, who's ignoring me, but we can all wave and say, hi, Kendra, Miss Lamb. Wonderful. And in the baritone section this evening, we have Jess Gottschall. She is student teaching currently with us here at the middle school. She's been here 2 weeks and 1 day now, so she's a trooper, and it's really awesome. It's been wonderful to have her. So this evening is about all of us just playing our instruments and making some music together. We're in the trust tree, so some of you have been playing, your whole lives, and some of you have been playing for, I believe we have, correct me if I'm wrong, we have some 4th graders in here, right? That have been playing for like a month. How many of you have been playing for 1 or more years? Actually, wait, let me rephrase that. How many of you have been playing for 1 or fewer years? There we go, that's what I'm going for. How many of you have been playing for 3 or fewer years? How many of you don't even remember how many years you've been playing? It's been so long. Okay, so we've got the whole gamut. So we are going to just make some music today. We're going to do a warm-up together, and then we're each going to go through 2 songs that our bands are currently working on. So we're going to run through 6, Mr. Como, I've got you right over there. We're going to run through 6 songs total, 2 that the 6th graders are doing, 2 7th grade, and 2 8th grade, and just do the best you can. So here we go. We're going to start with a concert B-flat scale. The concert B-flat scale is on the, I believe it's a yellow paper on your stand. And let's just play and hold our first note before we do anything else. Here we go. Play and hold our first note. 1, 2. Nailed it. Here we go. Half notes. 1, 2. 2 beats each. Imagine this room full with about 30 more bodies, and they're all like middle schoolers climbing over each other trying to get their seats. That's our lives, and it's awesome. Okay, I'm going to now turn this over to Miss Lamb. All right, so go ahead and uncover the yellow and the blue sheet. We're going to start with Declaration and Dance. And then the other 6th grade song we're going to do is on the back of Declaration Dance. It's Carnival. So we'll start with this one. This one only has 6 different notes, so we'll start easy and then we'll get a little bit harder. Okay. Awesome. Oh, geez, yes. There's like a line. Somewhere else. There are some extra copies back there, just in case you don't have it. Does anybody not have a copy of Declaration Dance, or are we all good? Awesome. Okay, so this one we're in 4/4. We're in concert B-flat, so both the songs that we're doing are going to be in concert B-flat tonight for at least the 6th grade, and then it'll branch off from there. Just a quick map of the piece, in case it's been a while since we played. We are taking all the repeat sides. So at the end of measure 8, we're going to go back to the beginning. And then at the end of measure 26, we're going to go back to 19. If you have something that says 2x only, like percussion, clarinet, and altos, you guys only play on the 2nd time. So the first time through, you watch 19 through 26 go by, and then the 2nd time you actually play. If you play both times, like, not a big deal at all. I think that's everything. We will see how it goes. Our band discovered that it looks easy because it's only 6 different notes, but the tempo kind of can be deceiving. This one's a little tricky. We'll go on the slow side. Some of our percussionists in the 6th grade are actually here, which will help things out a lot. Yes, we love you guys. We'll go on the slow side. Go da, 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 around there. All right, you're ready? 1, 2, and I'll yell out measure numbers to help us out if we forget the repeats. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. not an option. We're gonna take the one at 8 and the one that's further on at 48. So we're definitely taking those. We also, this one has a DSL coda. So you're gonna play the entire piece. Then when you get to measure 56, you're gonna go back to the little segno thing at 17. Then play all the way until 32 where it says 2 coda. And then you're gonna jump down to the coda and measure 57. which I know is a lot. I'll try to yell out. We finally have gotten the hang of this. Our band has. Clarinets, and you guys are more than welcome to play your cues at 9 to add to our trumpet sound. Percussion has a ton of stuff going on. When you hear the melody at 9, the da 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 da, that's when it's 9. So if you get lost in the whole percussion thing, the trumpets playing that melody will cue that we're 9. I think that is everything. Flutes, it says play on DS only, but you can play both. The more the merrier, we will keep playing. I believe Henry and Gabe, you guys are on your own parts. Percussion, does anybody have any? Yes, Dr. Fisher.
Sorry, we were looking for stuff when you maybe addressed this. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Are you sure? Because you start out the songs, I want to make sure.
I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. Be strong, Oscar. So it's going to be 2 minutes of Dr. Fisher, and then you come in at number 3, and then percussion, I'll just keep pointing out to you. Melody is at 9. All right, same time signature, same key signature. We got this. Are you ready, Dr. Fisher? Perfect. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
you're counting the rest, count to 3, not 4. From the beginning. Percussion, are we ready?
We're racing.
As ready as we're gonna be, I love it. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, wait. It's
Okay.
right here.
That worked.
That's a calculator now. Thought we were ready and then things got moved.
All good.
There we go.
Okay. Take 2. 1, 2, 3.
giving percussion a chance to set up, I'm going to do a shameless plug for something that was founded, actually based on these family music nights, and that's the Brighton Community Band. Some people in this room are members of the Brighton Community Band. Would you be willing to give a little wave, a shout, or is just going to embarrass you? Okay, thank you, yes, okay. I know, you should turn around, it would be great. So, the Brighton Community Band is a group that meets we have different seasons. It's not year-round, like we do like a little fall season, we rehearse for 6 weeks, we do a concert. In the spring, we do the same. In the summer, we rehearse for 6 weeks, we do a concert. We have a concert coming up, this flyer over here, if you want to see the date and stuff, but we've got a concert coming up on November 19th. It's right here at 12 Corners Middle School. It is free. If you're interested in learning more, in joining, this is a flyer with info. If you aren't familiar with QR codes, just open up the camera. If you have a smartphone, open up the camera on it. Go to take a picture of that, and it should open up a link for you. The Brighton Community Band is open to, you do not have to be a resident of Brighton. We kind of more emphasis on the community, and it is open to all band instruments. We don't have melodica currently, but I feel like that's something we could, yeah, you're on it, awesome. Ages, grades, we typically do grades 7 and up, and through adults. We have group members. I think our youngest member is around 11, and our oldest member in the past has been about 88. So it's pretty cool. It's really fun. So if you're interested, please feel free to see me about it, or check out the website. Percussion, are we kind of, yeah. Okay. Espanola, let's take a peek. There are no repeat signs, however, there is a key change at measure 24. So we start off in G minor, and then we have a nice little switcheroo. Horns, you get the melody. It's your moment. You can shine. No pressure. I know, we got a couple 7th grade horns here, so that's pretty awesome. It's probably why they came, was to finally play the melody or something. So those of you are young, starting out on horn, I promise you, there are some amazing parts that await you. When we get to, it's measure 43, it's 4 measures after 40. When we get there, you're going to see something that says DSL coda. You're going to go back to the funky looking sign, and that's at measure 12. So we're going to go back to there, and then we play, and then where it says 2 coda, we will go to the coda at the end. And at the end, at that coda, no pressure, horns, trombones, and baritones, but you're kind of a big deal there. So, yeah. Okay, trumpets. This is basically a very trumpety song. So, are you ready for some? Okay, you look a little nauseous on the side here. Are we good? You got it? Okay, here we go. From the beginning, let's do this. Bum, 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 bum. We're gonna just take a nice, pleasant tempo. Here we go. Beginning. Espanola. 1 and 2. And here we are.
but I can, or is Miss Lambs available, or she can play flute? What would you like? Miss Lamb's coming on back, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
We come
We're
back.
gonna do that. Nathan, you're walking. It's a good way. Awesome. Okay. Eighth grade music is in the folder. I'm not sure which song this is first, but in your folder is a song of music. Do you know which one is up first? Which one's up first? Last full measure. Here, play all. I'm gonna just sit back before I get this. I'll be right back, Dave. Hold on.
I will point out something that hopefully you are seeing, that the students definitely never, well, I'm not sure how much the students are really aware that it happens to them, but in 6th grade, the music is just hard enough. Then in 7th grade, the music gets harder and it's just hard enough. Then in 8th grade, the music gets harder again and it's just hard enough. So as the kids get better, we keep making sure that we pick music that's exactly the right amount of complication and trouble for them. So, so you will see that we have elevated the level of the music just a little bit for each one of the bands. So last full measure is a Gettysburg Remembrance. It says right on there. And it's a bunch of different tunes. So you'll see that the key signature is going to change for pretty much every one of the songs. I'm pretty much going to stop each time we get to a new song and kind of give you a little indication of what's going on. So we're going to get up to this first like dozen or so measures, first 20 measures, and then we're going to pick up the tempo and really start going not a lot faster, but a little faster. Then when we get to 68 and 66, I'll probably stop us and we'll regroup and start again there. If you're looking along and you get to 76, you'll see that we add one more flat or we take away a sharp, depending on what you've got at 76. And then we add two more flats or take away more sharps at 92. I may stop us again at 92. I will definitely stop us at 109, which is where it says slowly, and it will be slowly. And then we're going to be one more stop at 128, and then we'll see if we can go from there, but I'll call stuff out, and we may stop you again as we need to from there. Like I said, it gets a little more complicated as we get up to 8th grade, so let's see how we do. Percussionists, you kind of start this whole thing off for us. Measure 4 might be a little bit interesting. I'll just keep calling off measures for the first dozen or so measures. And I'm a drummer, so that's what I conduct with right now. It's okay. I left it in my office. Okay, we're going to start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 4. 1, 2. contrast to that, Semper Fidelis, once it gets going, it never disappoints. It's just going to keep going in the same direction. There is a couple of first endings and second endings. Other than that, the one at 24 goes back to 9. And the ending at 41 goes back to 26. At the trio, we have a key change. So be aware of that key change. At 67, we'll be going back to 67 from 82. Other than that, oh no, there's one more. At 98, it goes back to 84. So each time we have a first ending, second ending, it just jumps back about 24 measures. Or 32 or 16, depending on where we are. So it just jumps back a short distance. None of these crazy PSs or anything like that. If you find yourself with more notes than you were able to play at a time, pick the ones you like best and just stay with it. You're doing a great job of staying with everything. So this is Susie. You can't go wrong with Susie. So this is the one. If you're not. This is the Marine Corps theme, the Marine Corps hymn. So if you're not familiar with it, you'll probably know what you hear. Bum bum ba da dum bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 bum. We're gonna go nice and easy with it. We're not going full march tempo. I am hearing it. It's right there. All right. All right. I had my doubts at first, and I am a convert. I am in. All right. This is Semper Fi. If it comes all apart, we'll stop, but we didn't have to stop in the last one. I don't know how we will on this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. next Monday, I want everybody to really good job, everybody. We should give ourselves one more hand.
I think we should.
So, this isn't the end, right? This is just 8th grade. In December, we've still got high school, we've still got anybody who wants to go on to college, so it just keeps getting more layers of complexity, but it's all music. From the very first bit all the way through, it's just more complicated and just more parts to it. So, congratulations, everybody.
Yes, so we have, this is probably why some people are here. There's a brief reception afterwards. At my reception, it's like a table of cookies. But,
And brief is very accurate.
brief is very, first off, please, thank you all so much for coming tonight. I hope you had fun. This was a lot of fun for us. This is our daily lives, and it's really great to be able to share with you.